Oh my God! It's you!
Yeah, I thought you would want some coffee, seeing as how you were early today.
Very funny, Ranjan. I'll have you know that 10:30 here is like the middle of the night in Smerga-Parakistan.
How is that relevant?
Because I, unlike you, respect other cultures.
I'm from another culture, and that gibberish you just said isn't even that country, so...
Now, who's being irrelevant, Ranjan? Listen, while you're here, I could actually use some of that old Ranjan advice. I know I don't normally take your words of wisdom to heart, but...
Like the time I told you that pajama day wouldn't be such a good idea for a small office?
How was I supposed to know Angie would even own such revealing lingerie?
Or the time that I told you you should hire a professional to fix the air conditioner?
Right, Dave is a professional, and that carpet needed to be cleaned. Anyway, the point is, I need some help, and you're my guy, so put your thinking turban on and help me out.
Okay. I'm gonna leave, so...
It's Ed.
What's Ed?
My problem.
I thought you were over that after the dog and the hugging and the Las Vegas thing.
No, it's bigger than all of that. This is serious.
What's the problem?
He started a show choir.
You're kidding me.
Don't I wish. Ever since he saw that show, Showstoppers, about a high school glee club, he's been obsessed.
I've never seen it.
Yeah, me neither, yet it gets better ratings than TWF Pro Wrestling. What is this world even coming to?
Can we please stay on task?
Sorry. Get it? Sorry. Would you? Where, anyhow, he ran into some guy from Jordan's grade in high school, and they started a group up in Connecticut.
I'm not seeing the problem.
What are you, blind? Show choirs are gay.
So you're homophobic?
No, not gay, like really, really gay.
So what's the big deal?
What's the big deal? He's my brother. Ranjan, a guy doesn't let his brother sing and dance and make jazz hands.
I thought you did choir in high school.
Yeah, but I just stood in the back. Besides, I had to do it after the teachers caught me involved in a suspicious transaction. The principal wanted me to broaden my horizons.
Well, I think you should consider broadening them a little bit more.
I don't follow.
I'm just saying, before you pass judgment on Ed, maybe you should consider walking a mile in his shoes.
We wear the same size shoes, Ranjan. What difference? Oh, no!
I think you should think about it. Girls love showstoppers. And I have it on good authority that a certain receptionist doesn't miss an episode. Unless you're afraid.
Jack Sanders fears nothing and nobody. Okay, you'll see. I will show you and Ed and his goofy singing partner, too. I'm going to form the best show choir that this town, this world, has ever seen. Oh, Ranjan, you will be so proud. Where do I get my good ideas? So what do you guys think?
I think this might be your worst idea yet.
I'm sorry, Matt. There's some static on the line.
No, there's not. These are high-end voice over IP.
And I'm bored. Look, guys, we have the opportunity to make history here. We can be the single greatest form of entertainment that this town has ever seen, since my band broke up, of course.
Here we go.
You see, I was once a young boy with a dream to be a rock star. I joined a band, and that dream seemed oh so very close. We rocked the local coffee shop and bookstore circuit like nobody before us. And then one day, it all came to an end. The dream died that day. So did the boy.
Could you be any more melodramatic?
No, Matt, please. A boy is dead.
He's talking about himself, Dave.
But that boy can come back to life with a little infusion of something I like to call a cappella.
Oh, I love that stuff, filled with antioxidants.
No, how do you... But anyhow, the point is, it would really mean a lot to me if you guys would join me on this endeavor. I need this.
You know, Ranger told me about Ed. He wanted you to understand your brother, not one-up him.
This isn't about Ed. Weren't you listening to the boy who died? Will you please just help me?
Well, I've been known to belt out a bit of new kids in the shower. It's worth a shot, I guess.
Thank you, my friend. And Dave, can I count on you?
As long as we can throw in some rap, I'll do it.
You'll have all the CNC Music Factory you can handle. You guys are the best, thank you. Now, with the two of you and me, figure we just need two more guys, maybe a girl.
Why a girl?
Sing the girl parts, of course. And I feel like we need to add a minority. Diversity sells. I'd like you guys to sit in with me on auditions.
Well, how will the people know about the auditions?
That's what these flyers are for. Ta-da!
I can't even see what's happening, but I know it's wrong.
Trust me, this will be great. Sam, it's time for the first victim.
Okay, how do I know who's first?
Just look at the top of the sign-up sheet.
Okay, it just, I have a lot of trouble with reading handwriting.
Do your best. I believe in you. What? Seriously, Mitch, you know you didn't have to audition, you just had to ask.
Okay, but I really want to feel like I'm earning something. After losing Fun in the Oven, it's been eating at me night and day.
We're so sorry, Mitch.
Does nobody see the irony in what he just said? Oh. Okay, Mitch, you earned it just by showing up, okay? Would you please just go sit down and Sam bring the other contestants in?
He is the next contestant. He's also the last contestant.
How's that possible? There were like a ton of names on there.
Well, there were, but it turns out that they were all here for the cheerleading tryouts down the hall.
Oh, good. We lost the cheerleaders. Fine. Mitch, you can audition just so I feel like this wasn't a total waste of a day.
Thanks, Jack. I wrote a special tune that goes perfect with my bongos.
Ooh. Mitch, you don't have any bongos with you.
No, that's okay. I left my bongos at home, but Jack, you know that I have a really strong internal rhythm. In fact, since Fun in the Oven burned down, it's been stronger than ever. Really strong up and down my arm.
Take it easy, Mitch. You're not looking good.
In fact, since this morning, I've been feeling the rhythm stronger than ever. Oh, wait, here we go. Here it comes. Uno, dos, tres.
Oh my God.
Well, I just got back from the hospital. The doctor said it was just stress-induced palpitations. He did tell Mitch to reduce his stress and also change his diet. I'm sure it's not the first time he's heard that.
Or the last. How do you take the news?
Sadly, he was very positive. He said the doctors have been against his family, the Littles, for years now, and 72% of the time, the Littles have won.
Not a bad average.
So we've only got a couple of weeks to get this group ready to go, all right? I think we can pull this off if we really dedicate ourselves to the work.
Maybe we should just give up.
Oh no, failure is most definitely not an option.
You know, Dave has a point. We're an okay group, but we're supposed to have extra help from others. But right now, the only other we have is one high B away from his grand finale.
Okay, stop focusing on the negative and let's start focusing on what makes us such an amazing group.
Our pleasant personalities?
While I'm not sure that they give Grammys out for that, it's a start, okay? Listen, next week, right here, same place, same time, first rehearsal, all right? We're gonna get this thing going. Be there or be square.
I choose be there.
Thank you for that, Dave. Okay, that was a great job, guys. Really felt the passion. Dave, let's get a little more bass from you on the third measure. Matt, the falsetto is a little breathy. Let's see if we can't throw a little more head voice in there, buddy. Ranjan, my pipes are dry. When I said keep the lukewarm water coming, what exactly did you think I meant?
That you wanted a drink.
That's right, Ranjan. I wanted a drink. I want a drink now. I will want a drink one take from now. And with each additional take, I will desire more fluid to lubricate my beautiful, fleshy opening.
You know I'm on speakerphone, right?
Mitch, how's it going, champ?
I'm trying. Jack, really I am.
Don't worry, my expectations for you are extremely low, okay?
Thanks.
Okay, let's try this again. A 1, a 2, a 3, bass.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Treble.
Boom! 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 Boom!
Really grooving now, guys.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Vocal percussion.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Vocal percussion.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
Mitch Little on the vocal percussion.
Boom! Boom! Boom!
All right, Mitch. All right, stop. Mitch, is there a problem?
Deja vu. It's deja vu.
Oh crap! Hold on. This might be the big one, guys.
Mitch, calm down. What do you mean deja vu?
This has happened before.
What did?
Well, Jack first went bass, and then treble, and then drums. It's happened before.
It happened 5 minutes ago, Mitch, in the last take. We all saw it happen. I heard it happen before because we're rehearsing. That means we do the same thing over and over.
You guys don't understand. I've experienced something supernatural.
In French.
Tell me, Mitch, the last time you experienced this, did a large man interrupt my rehearsal?
I don't remember.
Okay, let's pretend it didn't happen. Mitch, 5 deep breaths. You know what? Everyone, 5 deep breaths. Oh, that's 3. Now, everybody, take a minute to think about how deeply you are disappointing me. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
I realize you want to support a friend's dreams. Really, I do. I mean, so do I. Okay? The problem is, Jack doesn't even know what his dream is. Every time Ed comes up with some idea, he flies off the handle. That's how he ended up in Vegas, and we ended up in this mess.
So you don't think we're good enough?
Honestly, we're terrible. You know, it turns out the shower really does mask the pitchiness.
Oh, you mean like those crappy singers do with auto-tune?
Exactly. You know, it's a real man who can admit when he's defeated.
Do you think Jack is that man?
I'm really not sure. You know, he's steering us up Schitt's Creek without a map or a paddle. And instead of ending up at the concert, I think we're going to end up bobbing in Turd Lagoon.
Oh, that must smell awful.
The question is, how do we tell Jack that it's an awful idea without upsetting him?
Well, it's like when he thought he can create a wrestling league to compete with TWF. And I just told him I wanted his idea to die with all my heart.
Yeah, it's not exactly the route I think we should take.
Okay, what if we just tell him that honestly this is not a good idea, we're going to make ass clowns of ourselves?
Yeah, I don't know. When Jack gets his blinders on, logic just goes out the window.
Well, all we need to make him see is that this is a bad idea.
So how do we pull that off?
Actually, I have a contact from the Jesus days who did promotional work for the Showstoppers concert tour last year. I bet I can get one of those actors to pull a little something together.
Good man, let's get moving on this. You know, Jack wants us to perform on open mic night at the end of the month.
Consider it done.
Oh, I'll consider it done if it's all the same to you when it's actually done.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
So Mitch, how you feeling, buddy?
Pretty good. I've been keeping my stress low, and I've got this newfangled apparatus.
Mitch, that's a paper bag.
To the untrained eye, it may look like a paper bag. But to me, it's a life analyzer. Let me show you. I breathe into it, as so. And if it expands, I know I'm alive.
And this was prescribed to you by your doctor?
Not my primary physician, but I met another very qualified one in the alleyway outside the doctor's office. He gave me the Life Analyzer and a bunch of pills.
Okay, we should probably take a look at those pills a little bit later. Dave, why did you call us here? This is not a scheduled rehearsal time.
We found something that you need to see. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Barry Borison. You may know me as Mr. Sockowitz or Mr. Sock from the hit TV series Showstoppers. Now, when we were filming this show and having a great time doing it, I thought to myself, Barry, it's time you give this a shot for real life. And that, my friends, was just a terrible idea. It caused fights among my coworkers, friends to leave me, and a terrible bout of diarrhea like you wouldn't believe. Dear viewer, if you, or anyone you know, is even thinking of doing this as a real profession, don't let them. You know, friends don't let friends sing and dance and do jazz hands. I learned that the hard way. If someone's thinking about doing this, tell them. Tell them my story. You could save a life. Thank you.
Well, Jack, looks like we have no other choice. Between Mitch's heart and your stomach, we can't risk the group coming down with diarrhea. We need to stop.
Now, we go on.
But Jack, you heard Barry Borison!
Barry Borison, okay? Rehearsal, here, tomorrow. The show must go on.
Well, that went well. Any ideas?
I'm all out. Wait a minute.
What?
Has anyone actually checked with Ed? Does he know what Jack is trying to do?
I don't know. It might be worth a call.
All right, you go see Amy, and I'll get this figured out once and for all.
Sounds good to me. We gotta end this thing before we start on the dancing.
Ed, it's Dave. How are you, man? Listen, Jack is trying to form a show choir, and it's not going so well. Really? You're kidding. Wow, you can put that in writing? You're the best. Thanks, man. Before we begin, I have something to read. Jack, this is an email from Ed.
Ah, I bet he heard about our group and is a little bit jealous. Well, serves him right.
Just read the letter.
Give it to me. Dear Jack, it has come to my attention that you are trying to follow in my footsteps and create an a cappella group and or show choir. I need you to know what happened to me. As I told you a few weeks ago, I met up with Chet from Jordan's grade. He got me involved with a singing group. It was actually a really nice time for a while. We sang just like men's choir in high school, and we drank just like my college days. And then one day it hit me. I'm not in high school anymore. Hell, even my college days were longer ago than I'd like to admit. The great thing about our group has always been that we help each other move forward while still remembering who we were in the past. What I'm doing now is just trying to recapture past glories. But hanging out with Chet is no substitute for being with my real friends. The time for these games is over, Jack. For me, and for all of you. You guys are capable of doing so many things. There's just no need to try to put a square peg in a round hole.
It can't be done.
If you really want to do this, go for it. But ask yourself if this is really your dream or if you're just trying to prove a point. Your loving brother, Ed. P.S. Show choirs are gay. Well, guys, let's start rehearsing. I'm just kidding. Let's go get smoothies and talk about wrestling. I love you guys. Sam, When's my meeting with Customer Bank?
Oh, I canceled it.
Okay. What about my conference call with the tax attorney?
I canceled that too.
You did. Why did you cancel that?
Well, you told me to clear your schedule for open mic night. So I cleared your schedule.
Okay. How much of my schedule did you clear?
All of it?
Yeah. That's not what I... You know what? Never mind. Thank you.
Okay.
You're the best.
I experienced something supernatural. Go ahead. All right.